channel. I am doing a video today on essentials in my kit bag. It's a question I get asked a lot. What equipment do I need for strongman, strongwoman? At what point do I need it? What do I need it for? I have my bag and I have all the equipment that I currently use, including shoes, belts, sleeves, all the rest of it to go through. So before you watch the rest of this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the little bell so that you get notifications for when videos come out. Anyway, without further ado, my first thing is shoes. So I have two pairs of shoes for my lifting, which are here. First off, for moving events, loading events, yoke, farmers, sandbags throws as well. I use these. So these are Nike Metcons. They are the absolute cheese. They've got a very flat sole, but they also move. They are quite wide, so they're not restrictive in any way, and ultra comfortable. I've had Metcons for years. I've had I think this is my third or fourth pair of Metcons, and it's not because my old ones have got to the point where I can't use them. It's just because I like them and get more. So Nike Metcons are the daddy for moving events. Other shoes that people use are like Reebok Nano. So any CrossFit style shoe is brilliant for moving events. You want something that's not too heavy that you're going to be able to move in, but that does offer your foot support. So things like Converse, yes, your foot can move in them, but your foot can move a bit too much in them, and oftentimes you'll see the foot will pronate, which can lead to knee and hip injuries, which we don't want. So we do want the foot to be supported. So Nike Metcons. Then for weightlifting, so for overhead pressing, jerking, cleans, log, axle, squats, these bad boys. So these are the Reebok Legacies. Again, this is my second pair of this particular shoe. I really like it. I've had Adidas Power in the past, but I prefer the higher heel, so this has got quite a high heel on it. Some of the other shoes are a bit lower. There's Dewins are quite low, and Dewins have a very big toe box as well, but for me, these are my absolute favourite shoe. And also I do have not bad dorsiflexion, but limited, so for squats that helps out a little bit. So Olympic lifting shoes are something that are very handy to have in your bag. The only other shoes that you might need are rock climbing shoes, so let me get some. These are the pair of rock climbing shoes I have. These are Alpidex. I actually got given these when I went to do the Game of Talents thing. They bought me some shoes that would match my outfit. So yeah, you can see they're very flat, very small. These shoes come up really tight. It's really important that they're tight, and then you'll see the bottom doesn't have tread on it, so they're really grippy. And these are used for truck pulls. I can't think of any other events where you would really want to wear them because you can't move very well in them. They're quite restrictive, but they do give you that grip for the truck pull. So that's those. The one thing people always ask about, the belt. This is the SBD lifting belt. It's my absolute favourite thing that I own. If I was told you can keep one piece of lifting equipment, it would probably be this. I work with SBD now, which I'm really fortunate to do, and I will put a link down below. I get commission on any purchases that are made through that link that I then put towards travel expenses, etc. for competitions. So if you want to shop SBD, click the link down in the description. But anyway, yes, the SBD belt is my absolute favourite. I turned down working with multiple other equipment companies because I refused to give up my SBD belt, but like you can see, it's solid, it's real thick and rigid. It can take some wearing in, so sometimes people will buy it and be like, I hate it, but it's just because they need to wear it in. So this is a relatively new one, but what's so good about this belt is that it's adjustable, so you can have it here in the off season, and then when you're making weight and you need it a bit tighter, or vice versa. So there, I can't do it up that tight. And it's on, it fits, and it's lovely. And I wear this for deadlift, squat, press, even for sandbags actually. It's a brilliant belt. In terms of wearing a belt generally, some people say, when's the right time to wear a belt? I would say the right time to wear a belt is when you have mastered lifting properly without one. Feel confident that you know how to breathe and brace. If you have any questions about breathing and bracing, let me know. Maybe I can make a video about that as well. But yeah, that's when I would use a belt, and I would say that a belt is a really useful piece of kit to have. That is the SBD belt. Next up we have knee sleeves. So here I have the SBD 7mm sleeves and the SBD 5mm sleeves. So these were brought out for weightlifters initially, that was the idea. I use them for all my weightlifting movements, so overhead, so log, axle, barbell work, dumbbell work. This is what I wear on my knees. And then when I'm squatting, I wear the 7mm. These are obviously longer and thicker, and I just find when I'm doing overhead, I like my knees to feel supported, but I also want to be able to move fast and not feel restricted in any way. These are very supportive, and these are just a little bit less, but still offer that bit of comfort. They're very kind of stretchy, they move well, they're really good for moving events as well. So I used to wear these for moving like farmers and stuff, but now I would wear this. If I was doing a heavy yoke, I would probably still go with the thicker sleeves. But yeah, they're the knee sleeves, and I also have used Cerberus triple ply sleeves before when I wasn't allowed to use wraps, and that worked okay. The rain is starting to come, so I need to be really quick. Also, I have neoprene elbow sleeves. These are a size small. I have worn triple ply elbow sleeves, no, not triple, double ply elbow sleeves I wore in the past, but I found it helped a lot on the confidence with the press, but it was really limiting on the clean, which I didn't like, and these neoprenes are perfect. I've used the extra small before, but I've had the same problem with the restriction on the clean. So these are a size small, they're not extra tight, they're dead easy to get on. I think they just give me a bit of confidence, to be honest, on heavier loads. I've not worn elbow sleeves that much before, but since getting these from SBD, I have used them more, especially for my prep for the Arnold. So elbow sleeves are a good thing to have in your bag, as well as wrist wraps. So for me, I don't want anything too restrictive or too long. These are the medium flexi wrist wraps from SBD. They're dead easy to put on. You literally just pop your thumb in, wrap them around as loose or as tight as you want, and they're there. Also, if I'm doing giant dumbbell, I might not even have one on my elbow, but I'll just put an elbow sleeve here to protect my arm. So you know when you see people with horrific bruises, this stops that. So another use. Just one more essential, I would say, which is straps. So in Strongman, we are able to use straps on deadlift. So when I'm using the axle, I use figure of 8 straps. When I'm on a standard bar, I use the wraparound straps. They're dead easy to use. Just put your hand through so that your little hand is there, wrap it around the bar, and that is that. It's starting to rain, so I apologise for the sound. But as well as all of that, I have a soft belt that I wear underneath. I've used Reband and Cerberus before, which both do a really good job. And I also have the SBD knee wraps. These are the training ones. I also have the black competition ones. However, I did find these a bit hard for me for the weights I'm doing at the moment. I just needed something I could move well in. So these training ones, red ones, are perfect and work really well. Other things I have in my kit bag are a notebook to log my training. So I have several of these books that have several different preps in. They're always good to go back over every now and then so you can see how far you've come. And then headphones, a lacrosse ball for rolling, have a foam roller with me a lot of the time as well. And that is pretty much what I have in my kit bag. If you have any questions, let me know. If you would like to buy any of the SBD kit, including these lovely t-shirts, head over to the website, the link is in the description. As I said, if you do shop through that link, I do get some commission, which helps towards my strong woman journey, so that is always appreciated. Any questions, anything else you'd like to see, pop in the box below. Like, share, subscribe, all the rest of it. Put your little bell on, and I'll see you at the next one.